It's damn good time. It's a damn good time podcast. It's a damn good time podcast. ADGT. What time? It's a damn good time. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. I'm Steve Schaefer.
I'm Cody Adams.
And this is a damn good time podcast.
Hit him with it.
Hitting them with it. The damn good time podcast. Back at it again. Back at it. Back at it.
What goofy bitches.
Hey, ow. Oh, that was a hard fade. Hard fade.
Hard fade out.
Hope you're ready, because hard fade.
Stage left.
Yeah, we're it's on us now. It's all on us, on our shoulders.
What's happening?
Everything
And everything?
and nothing
Oh, that's what I'm going to say.
at the exact same time.
I already messed that up pretty hard.
You dummy.
Yeah.
Just excited to be back in the studio again
Another one.
for another weekly installation of a Damn Good Time podcast.
Yeah. I mean, I had to work today, so it still seemed like a long week for me. I know
Yeah.
Some people got the day off, but.
Oh yeah, because it's Good Friday.
Yeah.
I almost completely forgot about Easter. Like, just forgot about it. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, it just kind of. I feel like it kind of snuck up on us.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like winter, we didn't really have one, per se. So it's kind of like, in a blink of an eye, it's like, oh, man, it's already Easter and spring, and, like,
Yeah.
summer's around the corner, and it's like, shit,
Right.
where's this year go?
It's going. That's for sure. You got any big plans for the Easter?
I just pop over to my uncle's house down the road.
Yeah.
We do a little Easter egg hunt for the kids.
That's cool.
We like write numbers on all the eggs and go hide them out everywhere. And there's like a gold one and a silver one, and all the numbers correspond to some sort of denomination of money.
Ooh.
Because, you know, it's where religious gets some money.
Yeah.
My grandma used to just put money inside all of them.
Yeah.
But then she got tired of doing that, so she wrote numbers and then had a spreadsheet. And just spreadsheeted that shit,
I gotcha.
you know. I think maybe we should go back to the money inside them, because it's like, boom, instant
Yeah.
reward. Oh, man, I don't want that one. That one's only got like 10 cents in it. Put that back, and I'm going to go find another egg.
Still keep that 10 cents. Or do you make sure everybody gets the same amount of eggs?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Then you're stashing that one, hoping for a bigger prize.
And then you got older kids. You got little, you got to kind of, you know,
Yeah.
you got to go back and forth there. So
I feel you.
you can't, you know.
And then with the with not knowing, it's kind of more of the allure of, oh, I've got, you know, say they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I've got so many ones, but what if one is it's the lowest number? So you think, oh, it's got to be the lowest prize.
Yeah.
But then they're like, what if they switched it up? So then you kind of want to, like, should I spread it out, get like 4 of each?
Yeah. You never know.
You don't know.
We can just put whatever we want down. So.
Or do you just, are you a gambling man and you're just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm getting all 3s. I'm not picking up unless it's 3. I've got my money on 3 being the big prize. So I'm getting all 3s, because that's every one of those 3s has the $5 bill in it.
And then somehow one egg always gets lost.
Yeah.
The adults go out and hide them. Like 4 of us go out and hide them.
Right.
And somehow there's one that gets lost and nobody can ever find it.
Right.
I don't know how.
Yeah. And then you find it like
It gets ran over
4
by a
months
lawnmower.
later. Yeah.
Oh,
And then you open it up like, somebody owes me $5. Hell yeah.
yeah, that's my plan. Just get a bunch of food and just hanging out with the fam, and
Hell yeah, dude.
it'll be the kind of the babies, since now they're walking and doing and talking a little bit. That'll be like their first like.
Yeah.
Easter
Like,
egg
so last year, did you like wheel them around and like, here's an egg? And they were like, well, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Nah, they were just
Right.
at that point they were.
But now they can
Still, like-
they can run around and get into it.
Oh yeah, now they really get into it,
Yeah.
and they already know what those eggs are like. I bought some today.
Oh, you're giving them practice.
At the dollar store. I'm like, hey, look at these little
Nice.
plastic eggs. And first they're just open and close them. And I was like, yeah, that's cute. And then they decided that they'd put the whole thing in their mouth and walk around and go, oh, and I'm like, no, no. So you don't get those now. I should have got the bigger ones.
You silly little gooses.
Just imagine them falling down and then
Yeah.
they're try to pop an egg out of their throat.
Yeah, and those things aren't made very sturdily. You know, they're going to
No.
break pretty
Yeah,
easily. And then there's
yeah.
shards of plastic in their mouth.
God, yeah. Imagine all the horrible thoughts that were going through my head.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, please, God.
Right.
But yeah, that's about anything they pick up anyways.
All right.
I did give them one of their Easter presents early, which is those like magnetic flat building blocks.
Yeah.
You can like.
Oh, yeah. My boys got those. They still play with those.
Oh, yeah, they're fun.
Magnets are fucking cool, man.
Yeah, magnets are cool. And it's like you can make all kinds of stuff with it. And the one I got, I didn't realize had it's got like 2 little train car bases on it too that have the magnet spots on it, so you can build like little train cars and stuff.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. It's got little windows. Like some of them have like windows built in, but there's like little plastic windows that you got to like try to wedge in the middle and then connect it. I haven't figured out the polarity of each block, but they are definitely different.
Right.
The same colors like to connect together a lot
north
better.
versus south.
Yes. Yeah. Which is kind of crazy to think about too, like how magnets do that and how
magnets are just so fucking weird.
Yeah. How you got to be able to make. I know we use magnets to generate power, but I feel like we could be harnessing them more.
Yeah. I feel like we're not using magnets to their full potential.
No. Because they want to bounce off each other or connect to each other. Like I feel like we could be making some giant magnetic wheel that you could fly.
Right. Yeah. Use them for anti-gravity stuff.
Yeah, I feel like this has probably already been done, and
the aliens already do it.
Yeah, we just don't get that technology yet.
No.
It's bullshit.
No, they can't trust us with it. So we'll use it for evil.
Yeah. What's your big Easter plan? Are you having it here? Are you going somewhere?
We're going out to my mom and dad's.
Cool.
So, yeah. And I just figured that out today. That's how much I forgot about Easter. I was like, oh, shit, I should probably call my mom and figure out what's going down. So,
we're going to cook anything up for it? Or?
No. I asked if I should bring anything, and she said, nope. I said, okay. But I might. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends on how frisky I'm feeling this weekend. I know with forgetting about Easter, I'm like, I don't have anything planned, so I'm not going to do anything. Mm-hmm. But tomorrow I might wake up with a different attitude and be like, okay, I'll make something.
Sure.
Like, I still think we got to get the boys Easter gifts and shit.
Yeah, it's easy enough. So.
Yeah.
You can always run. You can go to the dollar store and spend $40 and be sweet.
Right.
But obviously, they're older now, so it's a little tougher. But
yeah. We did get, we got a new raft for the boat, and it's in the shape of a hot dog.
No, the hot dog raft.
The hot dog raft. Yeah, and that was supposed to be there, but then it sat in the garage. We never really hit it, and they saw it. So it's like, oh, can't be their gift now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, nothing huge planned. I don't even get any time off work, so I feel like that's another reason why I got like swept under the radar there. No Good Friday. I know some places get like the day after Easter or something.
Yeah.
Like we got nothing. So
yeah, I mean,
so if I don't get time off for work, do I really need to celebrate it?
It might be my floating holiday time, because I get that for work, and then it might be one of those holidays. It's like, nah, we're still going to work that day. It's apparently not a big enough holiday that that they care. But
you got any? You gonna know of any good Easter buffets going down?
I don't.
It's usually like a big thing around here.
At my uncle's,
right?
It's gonna be lit. Right. Actually, it's been different because since my grandma passed away, we've been doing all these holidays now without her, and she used to be the one that made the ham, made the turkey, depending whatever holiday,
right?
Made a bunch of the sides already, and then everybody just kind of brought something random, and nobody really spoke about like what they're bringing. So you might end up one year you might have 20 dozen deviled eggs.
Yeah.
And the next year you have none because everybody's like, oh, there were so many deviled eggs last year.
Last year everybody
mine.
brought them.
Yeah.
I didn't want to make it because everybody brought them.
By the way, bring 20 dozen deviled eggs.
No.
I'll take them home.
Yeah, you can never make too many deviled eggs.
Or too many desserts or whatever it was. So people things would swing back and forth.
Right.
Until somebody got locked in an item. Like my one cousin got locked into cheesy potatoes because then everybody liked their cheesy potatoes. So it's like, boom, you're stuck on cheesy potatoes.
Once you do it so good, it's like, okay, yours are the best.
Yeah, no, you're stuck on cheesy potatoes. So she's locked in for that. I'm not locked into anything.
No, you're a wild card.
But like I said, it's been different now because now we use Facebook Messenger and message and say, I'm bringing this, I'm bringing this, I'm bringing. I haven't said anything yet.
Whoa.
And there's so much on the list already. I'm like, I don't even know what. But I started being the booze guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I should bring booze to Easter.
Yeah. Jesus turned water into wine.
So make some sangria.
Make it sangria.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I can make a little sangria.
They call it like the He is Risen Sangria Sunrise or something. I don't know.
Well, then I do a kid's fruit punch because my grandma always did the orange sherbet and the Sprite or the fruit punch or whatever.
Yeah.
Or not just orange sherbet. I just thought orange sherbet goes in my mind because that's the best.
Yeah.
The rainbow sherbet, and then put the Sprite or the juice on it or whatever.
The juice.
And then the kids, could spoon that out.
Yeah.
So I started doing that. I bought a couple big containers and left them at my uncle's, and they just put those out. And then they're like, "Oh, Cody's gonna make the drink."
The sherbet. He's the sherbet man.
So I don't know if I question that into the group and be like, I can bring the drink again.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's Easter. I don't know if that's.
Bring.
I mean, I'm gonna drink beer there, but
yeah. Take a nice clams casino.
I thought about doing something like really crazy off the wall.
Something weird.
Yeah. Like a straight up like charcuterie board with like nothing but like blue cheese, goat cheese, like all the stinkiest cheeses just to see who actually would eat it.
Probably the grossest.
Not
like
too
the
much of my family would.
Yeah.
I might be surprised, but probably not a whole lot of my family would.
And how many people are going to be like, "There? Oh, yeah, this is good cheese, good.
Yeah.
I love it.
I made it in my basement."
Yeah.
You don't have a basement, exactly. But yeah, so it's just always
take some ramen noodles. Make a nice soup.
Make a nice soup.
Some ramen noodles, some real ramen noodles.
Some miso soup.
There's a guy at work kind of made a braggy comment once. He's like, "I've had real ramen before," and I'm like, "What constitute as real ramen?"
Yeah, I don't understand.
Like what are you getting here in the States that differentiates like fake versus real ramen? Like I was under the impression that it's all technically like real ramen because it's just like a dried noodle that you moisten. Like it's like saying man, I've had real spaghetti. Like man, we all have.
Yeah.
We all have. Like unless you were in Japan and ate ramen noodles in Japan, I feel like that's the only way you can actually brag and say I've had real ramen noodles.
Like, can you even make ramen with like a fresh dough type situation or like pasta situation? Like,
yeah,
I get what you're saying. I feel like they dry it out before on purpose.
So I feel like it's all dried. It's all dried ramen
because they want that like curly stuff in it.
I don't know, man. Maybe I should have asked him more about it. He's had it. Yeah. I should have delved more into that conversation.
I've had fresh pasta before.
Yeah,
but like, and ramen would fall in that line. So I don't know.
So they make a wet noodle, they make it dry, and then they make it wet again, and you eat it. But like with fresh pasta, they make a wet noodle, they leave it wet, you make it wetter, and then you eat it.
A little gummier.
Yeah.
Always a little gummier.
It cooks faster. Yeah, it doesn't have that al dente bite because it never dried fully in the center.
Right.
It doesn't have bones in it.
Bones.
It's not bones in it. It doesn't have pasta bones. I
don't know which one I honestly prefer more. I've had some really good fresh pasta, and I've had some really good dried pasta that's made to be better too. And it's just like they're both pretty good. The obviously the fresh stuff kind of holds the sauce a little bit better.
Yeah,
in a way, like it.
I feel like it releases the starch out a little bit.
Yeah,
and that's usually what causes your sauce to stick.
Right.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I don't know either.
Don't know.
I'd probably have to go side by side comparison. We might have to do it. We have to make some pasta sometime.
Okay, the little pasta check.
I've never made my own pasta. Have you?
No.
So yeah, there we go.
I guess I've made like ravioli sheets, but I've never made noodles. Never made like a spaghetti. But I feel like you need a special maker to get the shapes and stuff.
We got KitchenAids. We can order that.
We need
attachment.
The attachment for it.
A little roly doly.
Roly doly.
Make it by hand like real man.
Yeah. But yeah, so.
Okay, here we go. We're making pasta.
We're making pasta now. ADGT.
Here's how our conversations go.
ADGP.
Easter
a
to
damn good
making
pasta.
our own pasta.
Damn good pasta.
Damn, that's marketing.
Boom. We're just gonna put our fucking brand on everything.
Smack it on everything.
Smack it around.
I'm sure we can get a beer made for us. We can get pasta.
ADGB, a damn good beer.
What else do we know that can make us something? That's about it. All right, that's all I got. Bye.
Everything. Caesar dressing. I think we've talked about that one before. You can't find a good Caesar dressing off the shelf, at least.
No.
They all suck.
Well, it's because it's, it's a real Caesar dressing is not shelf stable.
Right.
Let's be honest.
But there's ones in the
fridge.
kitchen industry, in the restaurant industry that you can get, but it's still refrigerated. But it still lasts better than I don't know. Point is, you go to the store, there's no options for a good Caesar dressing. I can't talk.
Have you ever looked in the refrigerator aisle for that?
No.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, I have. Because I used to buy the refrigerator dressings for ranch and stuff, and I feel like I've never seen a Caesar there. I mean, it's been a while since I've looked. I could be lying to you right now, though.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't know either.
I heard you guys had some good weather here last week.
Did we?
Yeah, I know my kids were out playing in the yard and stuff. It was 70 degrees and sunny and stuff. I was in fucking Iowa.
That's right.
In Cedar Rapids, and it was still cold out there.
How was that?
It was all right. Cedar Rapids is a pretty cool town. Real big.
What part of Iowa is that in?
Cedar Rapids is I think they would consider that eastern Iowa.
Okay.
And then we drove to central Iowa, right smack dab in the middle, into a place called Ames, and then right back to Cedar Rapids. And but yeah, Cedar Rapids was really cool. So I feel like last week I was taking some shits on Pittsburgh and how it's all run down and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking, man, maybe I was being a bit unfair. Old cities are ran down. Big cities are just they withstand a test of time.
They're new. They're rebuilding.
But even when I was out there in Cedar Rapids, everything was so pretty. It was just so nice. It was so nice. And I wonder, I don't know if that has something to do with the fact that they get so many tornadoes down there that they always have to rebuild. Shit.
Man. That's a tough subject right now. There's tornadoes ripping everywhere.
Because I learned a new word. Apparently back in 2020, they had these huge storms that rip through. They describe it as a land hurricane, but the word for it is Derico. A Derico is very high speed winds, lots of rain, basically a land hurricane. And they had a Derico that came through and like flooded everything and beat the shit out of some stuff. They had tons of tornadoes and crap.
So they're not used to flooding as much.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if maybe that's why it was so nice. They just rebuilt everything. They get so many tornadoes that they gotta rebuild afterwards. It just destroys the city every year. They get to start fresh.
Was Iowa in the flatlands, the more plains?
Yeah, it's very flat.
Yeah.
It's if it's Toledo.
Okay.
Anybody that's been into the Toledo area of Ohio, it's Toledo.
Gotcha.
Basically, there's just cornfields and flat farms. There's still some trees. And then, there's some really good fucking food out there, though, too. I'll tell you that. Some really good food.
I feel like there's a lot of good food in a lot of places. You just got to know where to find it.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to say, because we had all those high wind storms that came through.
Mm-hmm. Since I was out there, I got to see him before.
Before they got to hear it.
Yeah, because there were tornado warnings and shit.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool. I thought, man, I'm going to be in a tornado. This would be neat. But no, it missed us.
Stuff got wrecked.
Yeah.
Some different states got hit real bad. It was crazy here. That was for sure. I mean, you were here for...
Oh, yeah, the week before. Yeah. We had some good winds and shit. That's when, because we talked, the Zor tree fell down. The Jesus tree.
Yeah. That was last Saturday, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but
2 Saturdays.
We had one, and then we had another one.
Right.
That was not quite as bad, but just it was.
Yeah, because I had to go pick up a patio furniture out of the yard. One day, did it, picked up some sticks, and then 2 days later, it's what? Why did I even bother? Yeah. It's just right back where it was.
But it was I I imagine that's what they call what's it, Derico?
Derico.
Not Jericho. I want to say it. It was like a Derico.
Let's.
But in
Google
Ohio,
had a-
we have too many hills and stuff, and at least on our side, where it's probably we don't get to call anything cool like that because we just deal with it.
land hurricane.
We just have a ton of trees that fall down everywhere and smash shit. Lose power and internet.
So Derico, Derecho, also called land hurricane, is a windstorm traveling in a straight line characterized by gusts in excess of 93 km or 58 miles per hour, and the production of a swath of wind generated damage along a front spanning more than 400 kilometers or 250 miles in length.
Oh.
So it's a 250 yeah, like this bitch was fucking big apparently.
Yeah.
I feel like I even saw, because I looked all this up out there.
You must have
Yeah,
been
like
like
that's the one that went through.
so it's like it was super unique.
Yeah, it was a big old fucker.
How many Derricos have there ever been?
I don't know. Let's
Because I've never heard the term before.
Me neither.
But maybe we obviously where we live, maybe it just never happens.
How many Derricos happen a year?
It's probably a lot, which is because we're in Ohio. We don't know.
Derricos are a relatively rare event, as they only tend to occur from once a year to once every 4 years across portions of the eastern 2/3 of the U.S.
Okay.
So they're not all that common. It's not like hurricane season.
Is it more like the after effect of a tornado that they're like, oh, it's downgraded to a Derrico now?
I think the biggest thing, just from looking at that picture, where was the one? That picture right there is like just how large it actually spans across.
Yeah.
Because like by the time it dissipates out there, that's the whole width of fucking Iowa. That's Iowa right there. I was in that state. I was like right up here.
Oh, yeah, it's just blasting it.
At the tip of the Derico penis.
One of his many.
Yeah, I think this isn't many at the same time. I think this is the same storm, just different.
Oh, the evolution of it moving across. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the same storm. And that's the one. That's actually the one in 2020 that. But look at how much of fucking Iowa it got. That's like 2/3 of Iowa saw a fuckload of storm that day. So
I'm sure that came up to Ohio. And smashed us in the mouth.
But yeah, I thought that was cool. I learned a new thing, the old Derico. So, but
interesting.
Yeah, and I just like when you look up the definition of it, it used the word swath.
A swath
of wind. I got a good old swathering.
Yeah, you know.
So yeah, I don't even know where I was. Oh, just talking about Iowa in general. Iowa.
Yeah,
yeah. It's like Big Toledo.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool. I shout out to Up and Smoke Barbecue in Cedar Rapids.
Okay.
I got a 4-meat platter, and it was just the meats. There were no sides involved, which was dope because that's how I eat. And I got
just eat the meat,
pulled pork, brisket, ribs, and a chicken quarter, and it was delicious.
Nice.
Like so their sauces were bomb. They had 4 homemade sauces. One was a blueberry habanero thing, which wasn't my favorite. It was unique. It was good. But then like that's their standard across the board. Like they had a Chipotle hickory barbecue deal, and that one was amazing. They used a lot of pepper in it, which was dope. And but most of the shit that I was eating didn't need any barbecue sauce, which was also dope.
That's what you want.
But pork was a little greasy.
Okay.
Like not fatty. You know what I mean? Like I feel like but it was just greasy, which wasn't all that bad, but it wasn't my favorite. Like I don't know, instead of having like that moisture content that you get when you eat it, like it was like the pork itself was a little bit dried out, and then the grease, the fattiness was in the forefront. So it just felt like greasy in your mouth. So that was my least favorite, but everything else was fucking phenomenal. Like
maybe they took a little rendered fat and
yeah, or I was wondering if like maybe because I know most of the time like the more popular shit like that, will sit in the steam well, so it's quick and easy to serve. And maybe that one just sat there a little too long.
Gotcha.
So like it kind of rendered that fat out, and then it was more of a coating of the grease instead of just being marbleized kind of fat through it.
Gotcha.
That's in my mind, that's what happened.
Okay.
But it was still pretty good. Once I put barbecue sauce on that, and that cut that greasiness out. All right, get a little acidic in there, cut the fat, and it was.
Well, I mean, if they got homemade barbecue, you got to try it all.
Right.
And you're like, pulled pork's all right. Well, now we can get in the barbecue.
Yeah, put a little barbecue sauce
Smell
on that bitch, and that's perfect. It's perfect. And even the guy was like, oh, because I ordered like a 4-meat platter thing, and then the other guy I was with, he had the 3-meat, 3-side platter, which is called the family platter. And when the guy brought him out to us, he's like, I should have warned you the size of these. And we're like, oh, we should have warned you about us. Because he came back like after like 5 minutes, and we already both had him like, because I get into some barbecue, And he's like, oh, maybe I didn't need to warn you. And I'm like, yeah, no, we're professionals.
Yeah.
We're professionals, so.
And I still have the bad habit of eating fast.
Yeah.
And I feel like it came from being in restaurants, for 12, 13 years, whatever I was in it for. It's like when sometimes you would order lunch and it'd be busy as fuck or get busy.
Yeah.
And you're like, I got to pound this lunch down. I got to keep going. And you just,
right.
And just get right back to work and like not even think about it.
Yeah. Most restaurant industry people are eating their meals on a milk crate in the back room real quick.
They're just power eating.
Just to get something in them before they got to go back to serving
so
your whiny bitch asses.
They could eat, go smoke, and hang out outside for like 10 minutes. They wanted to hang out outside for 10 minutes more than they wanted to be inside.
Yeah. Scarf this down, go smoke a cigarette, and go back in and talk to that bitch at table 26.
Yeah. Dang it. But yeah. No, that's good. Sounds like good food.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
There's so many barbecue joints now. It's insane.
Yeah.
Too.
They all do pretty good work.
Everybody's throwing their barbecue out there,
Yeah.
And that's one thing I will say, and I haven't been to enough barbecue joints yet. I've never been to one where I'm just like absolutely floored.
Yeah.
But I haven't been to a lot.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, I think that one is in the top charts for me for sure. And there was another one. I can't remember where the fuck we were. So this is going to make a great story. I think that's whenever we were out in California in the San Diego area. Yeah. And had short ribs that were fucking mind-blowing. Like they were really, really good. So
I would like to I would love to go to one of those places that like have a line out the door and sell out every day.
Yeah.
And get their barbecue just so I know.
Like that standard?
That standard.
The baseline, yeah.
So I can destroy it.
Yeah. That and like I feel like
but everybody has different tastes, so
everybody does have different tastes, and even my tastes change day to day. That's why because I got into the rating restaurants and shit on Google, and it's like, well, sometimes it's like maybe I caught them on a bad day, maybe I caught me on a bad day,
right?
And even like I know what the fuck's his face, the Barstool Sports guy, Portnoy.
Yeah, Portnoy. Yeah,
he does the pizza ratings, and he gets so like fine tuned with them that I feel like there should be some wiggle. I don't know. I feel like a harder, like a 1 through 10, but no points. Like how do you know that one's a 7-8 for sure? Rated, And then you got to think back against like, whoa, what all my other 7-8s? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't. It seems harder to get that finite with it.
And a lot of times I feel like the experience he has too obviously influences it. And it would. I think it would for anything. Like,
and over 2 years, like, how's your palate the same that it was 2 years ago? And so your standards of that 7.8 is going to be the same across the board now. I feel like that's going to fluctuate a little bit.
Yeah.
So, which I mean, I don't know why I'm questioning him because he's wildly successful with it and stuff. Like, maybe I should just, I think my problem is I'm too indecisive about things. I'm like, well, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, pretty good. I'll give them a 5. They were nice. But like,
it'd be hard for me not to rate pizza all the time. I'd be like, that's a 9. That's an 8. That's
a
9.
Fucking 10. Man. Yeah. A fucking 10. Like, here's another 10. Oh my God, they're all 10s.
But I guarantee he's given out more 7s than he's done anything else because he's like, it's not bad, but it's not great.
Right.
So he's like, I'm just going to give him a 7.
Right.
It's kind of like, all right. So it's okay, pizza.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's like too strict of a ratings, or too finite of it's too precision of a rating system. That's the word I was looking for. Too precise.
One bite, everyone knows the rules, and he takes like 6 bites,
like
and
4
I still not. And I didn't watch him from the beginning, so I have no idea
maybe
if
it's
that
a
was a
joke or
thing.
something.
It must be a joke off of something else.
Right.
But I mean, you got to take more than one bite of a pizza because you got to get the crust, you got to get the actual flop layer, and then you eat a bite in the middle. So it should be like 3 bites.
Right.
So. But I'd love to do, like, see him in a blindfold, ears covered, like, blindfold
blind taste test,
pizza taste test, and put his top ranked ones, his lowest ranked ones, and throw in some like Domino's.
right. Here's a Papa John's,
and see what he ranks them all.
Right.
Because that'd be funny.
I'd like to also. I know I've seen websites where they compile all of his ratings.
Yeah,
and I feel like it'd be cool to look some of those up and see, like, oh, this was like an 8-9. This one was really good, and go see. And he does, like, he's got that undercarriage that I like, and like, like he likes that burnt pizza, or what they call it, the fucking whatever style, like a New Hampshire style or some shit. Which that's what he's more prone to liking. So it is more about like what his tastes.
Yeah,
100%.
His
preference.
It's more of a thin crust type thing situation, I think, that he normally goes for.
Right.
Which is whatever. Like I say, it's each their own. So yeah, and a pizza is still fantastic.
Oh, it's fucking good.
I can get a shitty Red Baron and make it taste delicious. So
yeah,
out of the dollar store,
right.
If you're hungry enough, it'll be amazing.
Yeah, right. And then, dude, like those fucking take and bakes you get from like Walmart or Aldi's or just regular grocery stores.
Yeah.
Sometimes those are really fucking good.
Yeah. Spice them up. And
slap a little extra cheese and pepperoni on there. Put some garlic salt on that bitch, and you got yourself a good fucking pizza, man. A good pizza. I kind of want some pizza right now.
Who doesn't? That's the question.
Right.
Who's out there going, I hate pizza? Nobody.
Fucking weirdos.
There's probably, I'm sure there's a handful of people out there that's like, I hate pizza.
Yeah.
Why? I just don't like cheese. Why?
Because
it's weird texture.
Because you're a dick. That's why.
I don't like tomato sauce. It's not.
Get
it's
the
pizza
Alfredo.
sauce.
Get the Alfredo one.
Yeah, I mean, it's a blank canvas of bread.
Yeah, it's basically just an open-faced sandwich.
Not good if you got like celiacs or something, then it does become a little tough, and you got to get the cauliflower.
I'm allergic to gluten. Like, yeah, okay, I get that.
Yeah, that becomes a little harder.
Right.
I've had some good cauliflower crust now, though. They really upped that game after that whole situation.
I don't think I've ever had a single cauliflower crust.
Well, here's the thing. They trick most people by calling it cauliflower crust because they were going after the low carb market, being like, it's cauliflower crust. It's low carbs. No, they were still mixing all kinds of shit in there, but they were putting cauliflower in there. Still high carbs.
Right.
Not as much, maybe, as a normal pizza, but still high enough, like, for the keto diet and everything like that. You're still getting torched if you're eating a couple pieces.
Right.
But like a true cauliflower crust I've done before, it's tough to do.
Yeah.
I'm sure with time it's been finessed, and there are some better ones out there, but it's not easy.
I've done where you take like the can of cooked chicken, and you add an egg and a whole bunch of Parmesan cheese, and spread a chicken crust. That's just pretty good.
Yeah.
But then again, because you're putting pizza toppings on it,
Yeah, I made an entire like meat-based crust.
Yeah.
I laid it out real thin and flat and cooked that until it was like nice and thin and crispy almost.
Yeah.
And then made the pizza on top of that. It was good, but it was a bit much.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's good, but it's still not what you want. But it's still good.
Right.
What else are we going to talk about this week? Oh, I don't know. Everybody's up in a roar about Bud Light has new cans.
Yeah.
That has some trans woman on it, and it's Kid Rock doesn't like them. That's all I know.
She on the can or got sponsored? I thought she got sponsored.
So she got sponsored, and they sent her personalized ones with her face on it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they're on the shelves or anything.
Gotcha.
Kid Rock's upset, so
No, everybody's upset.
I don't fucking know. Is Kid Rock still relevant at all?
I mean, he's kind of that. He's gonna be the. He does his concerts and stuff.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not what I'm trying to think of right now. I'm trying to think of somebody else's name to compare him to.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I can't think of his name. Anyways, he is not that relevant, but he still does concerts and he's in big events and stuff. I know he did the Football Hall of Fame not too long ago because I saw that one.
Okay. I just wonder, like, the biggest thing I got against it is, like, who the fuck? I don't even know who the fuck the person is.
No idea. I have no clue.
There's some influencer or some shit.
Don't care.
Yeah.
None of it affects me.
Not even
So
a
it
little
doesn't bother me.
bit.
I don't know
feel
why.
But I feel like, like if you're gonna go on a campaign of celebrating, trans normalization or whatever your end game you thought of was, why not get like somebody like RuPaul that's probably been through the fucking shit their entire life, and now all of a sudden it's cool. So they're like, we forget about you. We get a new face.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore. I mean, I guess I see both sides of where their views are coming from. But you're both taking it to the extreme.
Yeah. Well, the extreme sides are always the loudest.
Right.
So that's the thing.
And if it was just ignored, nobody gives a shit.
Go away.
Yeah, just go away. But now that it's full media, it's gonna be more press, more happening, more now. I need to see what's going on today.
And he told me that this is an Anheuser-Busch product, so that's Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
So they make Bud Light, so
Yeah.
you're drinking the transgender beer now.
I guess. I mean, I don't feel any different. A little drunker.
I've been seeing a lot of videos on TikTok with like dumb shit going on there and like stuff, and people just making political statements, but it's not like
The one I liked, it was like everybody getting it was a very popular setup on TikTok where it's got Nicolas Cage and Pedro Pascal in it from that one movie that they did together, and like Nicolas Cage is looking all scared, and you look over at Pascal, and he's got that big smile on his face, and it's like
that movie's great.
Yeah, the unbearable weight of massive talent.
Yes,
that movie is fucking great. But so the the TikTok setup is with Nicolas Cage there, and it's like everybody freaking out over the trans on the can or whatever, and then Pedro Pascal's there, and it's like me, an adult that drinks hard liquor and doesn't give a shit about beer. So like, it's like, that's kind of funny. I think my wife sent me that one. I'm like, maybe we just fuck it. I'll just stick to liquor. Let the beer people worry about what's on their cans or whatever.
I mean, I've gone through all my phases of beer. I've drank Bud Light before. I've drank Busch Light.
Bud Light used to be my big beer, and then I switched to Miller because that's what they had on tap at the Lighthouse.
I switched to Miller Lite for a while. I was drinking that, but now I've got just stuck on Coors Light. Now if I drink anything else, it tastes a little weird to me.
Yeah.
And Mick Ultra's fine because it's water, so it's good to drink.
I went for the low carb beer because I'm trying to watch my carbs.
That's what I said too. There's only like one extra carb or two extra carbs per. It's like, oh yeah, but I drink 12 of them.
Yeah, I drink
That's
enough for
4 more carbs.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. And he's got like the imprint of golf ball on it. So and I like golfing.
Masters is going on right now.
Yeah,
I threw some money down on that. Just
Gambling man.
I haven't watched one wink of it.
How are you gonna know if you win?
I'm just gonna let it ride until it's over, and then I'm gonna be like, did I win or did I lose? I don't know.
No, you lost. Like,
Where I'm gonna look at it and see I won $10,000. I don't know.
That'd be fucking cool, man. I hope you do.
Yeah.
Good luck.
$10,000. Let's go.
$10,000.
I bet horses today too. Wearing the Keeneland shirt.
Ooh.
Pretty
keen on that.
It's first. Not the first horse track I was ever at, but first big one that we went with our buddy Eric Wheeler.
Yeah.
We went down to Keeneland. It was last year. Today was their opening day, so the first races went out today.
Yeah.
So I'm like getting on the TVG app. I'm gonna throw some money down. Let's go. Let's bet a few horses because they always do a money back special. If your horse you bet to win for $10 comes in first, second, or third, you get your money back.
Ooh.
Or no, if it comes in second or third.
Second or third.
If you get it first, you win. Anyways, you win. Good. You won. So it's always nice to do that and try to take like some long shots.
Yeah.
I got my money back.
That's cool.
But then I just spent money on a bunch of other bets because I'm like, I'm going to do some pick fives. I'm going to do some pick fours. I'm going to
other things.
Do a little thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I lost $30, but not really.
You're in a fucking poorhouse now.
Had to give you 100 last week.
Did they send you? Wasn't that the thing back in the day? You get like
Gamblers Anonymous.
No, like once back in the day, like I remember seeing in cartoons. All of a sudden, like you're in the poorhouse and you got that barrel with the straps on it. You know, because you lost your clothes, so then you have to wear a barrel, whatever.
That barrel's worth more than my clothes.
Yeah, I know, right? But I was just thinking, oh, you lost all your bets, so they just sent you a barrel with the straps in the mail.
No,
you don't have to walk around like that.
No.
Okay, well that's good. At least you got to keep your clothes.
There was a pick 4 though. I only missed one race.
Yeah,
and that's kind of upsetting.
That does suck
because it's like, man, if I just would have picked that horse in that race, I would have won like $5,000.
That would have been dope.
That'd have been cool.
$5,000's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, on a $4 bet.
That's even cooler.
Yeah, but that's why I lost.
Yeah,
because I didn't bet that extra horse, and then my bet would have won $10. But hey, is what it is.
Right, you'll have that.
That's why it's horse betting. It's not easy.
So what else do we have here? Oh, I found out something interesting. Did you know that almonds can give you diarrhea?
Can everything?
I don't know, but for certain people,
if you're lactose intolerant or you have a nut allergy.
I mean, I don't think I have a nut allergy, but so
okay.
I ate a bunch of almonds.
I'm gonna hear you. I'm sorry.
I ate a bunch of almonds on an airplane today.
Okay.
And then I noticed I kept burping up almond flavor. And then I got the old bubble guts. And then I'm like, wait, what? And so I searched, can almonds give you diarrhea? And then the internet's like, yeah.
But I feel like you could search anything and it would say yes. Can pistachios give you diarrhea? Yeah.
Way to take the wind out of my seat.
Well, I'm sorry, but like, if there's any food if there's any food you could mention,
did you know
somebody's gonna have wrote something about it
that cheese can give you diarrhea?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure cheese is as very popularly known for binding you up. So, fuck you.
Unless you're lactose intolerant.
No, but I feel like it was like something my body didn't like about the almonds or something, like because I was burping up, like it's like it feels like it went in there and it was like, and then I had some diarrhea. So
I would say cheese is known for binding you up, but I don't know if it actually does.
It's not like I ate, too many almonds.
How many almonds do you eat?
2 of the
don't bullshit me.
Two of the sleeves.
Oh, that's
right.
I've eaten.
Yeah,
more than that.
I know.
Because I love like the wasabi ones.
I had the
salt
wasabi
and
ones.
Vinegar.
And I had the smokehouse barbecue ones.
And
then diarrhea.
Being back in the day in the surveying oil field world, and I'm driving home and I'm feeling a little tired. And I'm like, I'd stop at the gas station, grab a couple energy drinks, wasabi almonds.
Yeah.
But you suck on one of them bad boys, let that burn hit you, let that heat hit you.
How many times did you have diarrhea?
I can't ever remember that. I don't know.
Yeah, so see, it is kind of strange.
Yeah, I'd eat a large quantity of those because I would just be popping one every 30 seconds, basically, just to wake me up for the burn and need the energy drink to keep me going. But
so Google says Many people who consume almonds experience stomach aches and diarrhea. These symptoms may occur immediately after consumption or several hours later. If you experience these symptoms, try taking probiotics or drinking plenty of water. You may also want to avoid eating nuts for a few days before trying again. So, apparently it's like a thing.
And we'll see, it's not really a thing, though.
Almonds contain several nutrients that have a laxative effect if you eat too many. One of these is magnesium, which neutralizes stomach acid and moves stools through the intestines.
Okay.
So they're even saying it can be like a laxative.
So it is a laxative. So
Yeah.
All right.
So apparently almonds... can
Wasn't
make you
drinking
poop.
almond milk then? Is that going to be like
I don't know.
help you digestively?
I don't know. I don't know. It's like another one of those things that I guess I got to avoid if I'm going to go get on a plane.
All right. Well, there you go.
Strange.
Don't eat a bunch of almonds.
Don't
kids.
eat a bunch of almonds. They can be a laxative.
Keep your almonds to 2-ounce portions, please.
What else we got here? Oh, I heard through a TikTok, so it's got to be true, that Tom Brady has showed interest in becoming a stand-up comedian.
No way.
Yeah.
I've heard that man talk. He does not sound like he could be a stand-up.
I think the way the dude is, he's a competitor. You know, he's got that driving, the eye of the tiger, if you will. I think he might be good at it.
I mean, he's got hundreds of millions of dollars. He can hire anybody to train him. So.
I think it would be great if he came out as like when he does stand up, if he was like super brash, super off color, like so much that like every woke fucker out there would be trying to cancel him. Like he just hits him all.
HBO would give him a special for $500 million. Like he could just be like, "I'm gonna do this, do it in front of a live recorded audience," which would be you know, his best buddies out there,
and then it's just like
some
the
random actors,
racist,
and just do terrible. And HBO would be like, "Dude, we'll give you like $200 million for this shit right now." And then he'd be like, "Clean it up again."
Yeah, the goat.
I'm the greatest comedian of all time too. I just want to know. Everybody know.
Yeah.
Hey, he could pay Dave Chappelle like $100 million to come out too and just like be part of it. But Dave was like rip him down, and Dave write him some jokes, rip him down, and it'd be hilarious.
I feel like there's got to be a joke about fucking goats in there because he's considered the goat.
Yeah.
You know, something about fucking goats. I don't know. There's got to be an angle somewhere in there.
There's probably some angles.
It'd be like, my wife's a bitch.
If only Tyler was here, he'd have some good angles.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. I feel like he'd be good at it just because.
The irony sometimes is what makes things funny.
Yeah.
Like some comedians being stale, you know, having that monotone voice or whatever it might be, their voice or how they look or their appearance or whatever they're doing makes things funnier. I feel like Tom Brady could be one of those guys that because it's Tom Brady, when he says a joke, it's way funnier because one, it's relatable to him, so he can reflect that, and then two, he's just like a rich son of a bitch, and you know, it just makes it funnier. So,
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it could be. It's just, I hope it's funny. I really hope it is.
Yeah,
just because I know there's some Brady haters out there, but I like the guy. I've always liked him. I always thought he was cool. What else we got here? Oh, in true crime news.
True crime news.
So this guy, this fucker here. There's a guy that was on Family Feud, and I saw a clip of it. It was the question was, or the category was, things you wish you wouldn't have done on your wedding day, or things you regret from your wedding day. And, you know, Steve Harvey comes up to him and he's like, "Hey, honey, I'm sorry, I don't mean this. I love my wife, but say I do," you know. And I forget, you know, the clip didn't even show what it was because it was like attached to this fucking news article. A few years down the road from the date that clip was recorded, she winds up dead with a bunch of bullets in her.
Okay.
And now he's arrested for trying to kill his wife, or for killing his wife. It says it didn't say that. So
is that the reason why?
The whole reason why is because he said that thing. That after, so they're going through a divorce process. Long story short, they're going through a divorce process. It's been like 2 years, and then police find her dead in her house, riddled with bullets. It said riddled, and riddled with bullets. So that's like at least more than 3, right?
That's got to be a baker's dozen at least. Yeah.
Yeah, a full clip maybe.
Yeah, not to make light of the situation, but yeah.
A baker's dozen, Bob.
Baker's dozen, Bob.
And so then this video kind of resurfaces because everybody's like, oh, yeah, because they've always, in any murder situation, they point to the significant other.
Sure.
And then this video surfaces of him on live TV saying, like, he never wanted to marry her in the first place. He regrets it. He killed her. And then
So
I don't think they have any physical evidence built.
It's not really why it happened, but because of that, they're making a story out of it.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. This guy looks like a real weirdo now.
Yeah.
Like,
your police pictures never look as good as you look as an normal picture.
I do feel like, so whenever he was on Family Feud, I wonder if they have a picture. They don't. That's her. She's dead.
Yeah, 'cause she looks great in that picture, and they're like, oh.
And when he was on the...
But she looks, that's also like
when he was on the Feud here, hold on. He was a good,
pull
like...
that back up.
Look at that guy.
Oh, yeah, he went off the deep end.
You know what I mean? Like, look at that guy.
Yeah.
That's what that guy used to look like. Like, that's a good... I could trust that guy. Like, that guy didn't kill his wife. He just made an off-color joke on Family Feud, trying to make Steve Harvey laugh. Who hasn't been there, right? Who hasn't been there?
That's the same... There's no way that's the same guy.
And then...
This story's got to be fake.
And then he gets arrested looking like that. That's same nose, same eyes, man. Come on.
Yeah. No, that's the same dude.
You know what I mean? He gets arrested looking like that. Like that.
Oh, he got us some drugs.
Guilty.
He got us some drugs.
Guilty as charged. He said the thing back then. He looks like this now.
Yeah, you're done.
Get a fucking haircut. Your wife dies. Get a fucking haircut. At least, like, look at that guy.
Man, he got sad quick.
Oh, he's arrested there, so he's super sad.
How'd he get his hair that long? How long was it?
It's been years.
That was years.
Yeah, that was years ago that the Family Feud. They said that their divorce has been going through 2 years now. So, but
divorce happens. Like, I'm not cutting my hair.
I mean, when you show up in jail looking like that, you're fucking guilty, right?
He's acting like I mean, doesn't help your situation.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Yeah. Get a haircut before you go to court, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You don't want to be around a jury of your peers looking like that shit. Look like you did on the day that you said you regret saying I do.
Like I know what we're talking about, but yeah.
Look
like get tight, baby.
Yeah. Get your fucking haircut.
Oh, well. Don't go on Family Feud. It'll make you kill your wife. That's what we just determined.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't say stupid shit.
Don't try to impress Steve Harvey.
I get the outtakes on Family Feud sometimes on like some of my social apps, and they're hilarious. It's like,
and I love Steve Harvey. He's like, and he gets all, and he like walks away.
Yeah, it's great.
I love Family Feud.
It's
we
good.
we should make an ADGT family to go on Family Feud.
Let's do it
and feud with other families.
We'll beat them up.
We'll fucking rock their shit.
I mean, I know what 100 people would say.
For sure.
Easy. Kind of.
What's the first thing you do when you see a ball?
Kick it.
See?
Boom.
Ding, 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 ding. Top answer.
Throw it at a homeless person.
Show me. Throw it at a homeless person. That one would be like Steve Harvey's like, you would you go throw that at a poor homeless person.
Yeah, you don't know where he's been from. I'm like, shit, you're right, Steve Harvey. I'm sorry.
That homeless man don't need a ball.
Come play kickball.
I don't know. I don't know if it's if we should be impersonating Steve Harvey.
I mean, he's pretty cool. I think he'll be all right with it.
You got to have the mustache.
Yeah.
And the big tie. Doesn't he always have like big like his ties? His ties seem bigger than other people's ties. Where do you go tie shopping at, Steve Harvey? I want one of your ties.
You know, if it just wasn't for his damn mistake at the...
Yeah, I feel like America's already forgot all about that.
Yeah. What was it? The
Miss America.
Miss America, yeah.
He said the wrong name or something.
Wrong name. Like, she got all excited. They crowned her. And they're like, no, wrong name. And I don't know if they gave the wrong envelope or they're like, look, Steve Harvey, here's what we're going to do, buddy. We're going to mess this up because we need more attention on Miss America and we need you to be our fall guy.
Yeah. Miss Universe.
Oh, Miss Universe. That's right. Yeah, because it was every country.
And then, according to Harvey, the mistake wasn't really his fault.
Yeah, it was. They put the wrong name in the envelope.
Thursday episode of Comedy Goldmine's Kevin Hart podcast. TV personality and comedian reflect on his infamous Miss Universe blunder, which he announced the wrong winner during the 2015 pageant. He named Miss Colombia Ariadna Gutierrez, who was really first runner-up, as the winner instead of Miss Philippines Pia Alonso Wurtzbach, who won the competition.
That was a mouthful of names.
Yeah. Said it was painful shit right there, dog. Oh, God, I didn't know the pain I was in. I didn't know how bad the mistake was. According to Harvey, mistake wasn't really his fault.
So bad.
The Family Feud host said when they ran through the show at rehearsal, they would only read two names, the second runner-up and Miss Universe. Harvey said in the last minute they changed to read three names on stage. The night of the show created chaos. So it was supposed to be, here's third place, and here's first place.
Here's the winner.
Yeah. You do the fucking math in your head. You figure out who second is.
Right.
But instead, it was supposed to be first or third, second, first. Then, so we went third. What he thought was gonna be first was technically second. See, that's not Steve Harvey's fault.
Hey, you know it's tricky.
It's not his
but
fault.
why don't you give the man an actual envelope with the real names in them? You know,
Right? Yeah.
and say first place.
First place.
Like I would have that labeled,
Give him a goddamn
big,
full
bold,
ass-
capitalized,
Yeah.
like boom, first place,
First place. And one card. First
Third
place.
place.
Bleep.
or second
Second
place,
place.
whatever. Yeah.
Third place.
Read this.
Right. I don't know. That ain't his fault.
In rehearsals, they already knew what was going down. They already knew it was going to win.
They fucking sold him out. They threw him under the bus. They're like, we need scandal. We need eyes on this.
Mm-hmm.
Throw him under the bus.
Torch him.
Yep.
But then he could also deny it and be like, "Oh, they changed it," and they'll be like, "Just we'll be so flip floppy with it. We'll be so flip floppy with Steve. By the end of it, you'll look like a rock star,
Yeah.
and you're gonna look so sorry and so sad up there on the stage." And he did.
Yeah.
That everybody's gonna love you still. It won't matter. We already talked to Family Feud. You got your job locked in, no matter what. There, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they're not gonna fire him for that.
Still
It's not like he
sweetheart.
did anything
He still has a
stupid.
fucking daytime talk show, too.
Yeah. So he's killing it.
I kind of want to meet, as a fellow Steve, I kind of want to meet Steve Harvey.
Yeah. You should.
Let's go on a show.
Anyways. let's get over
Anywho,
that. See you, Steve Harvey.
yeah. What else you want to talk about this week? You got anything? Any hot topics? Did you eat any good food this week?
Oh yeah. So, from my work, I bought this cheap case for $10.
Okay.
It was 10 pounds of
That's $1 a pound.
of chicken thigh, tiki masala.
Okay.
It's a little Indian, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in any case and form, that's $1 a pound of tiki masala, chicken thigh meat.
Okay.
Let's see what it's like. I give the other 5 pounds to somebody else. I took 5 pounds, but it's in one big bag, one sealed bag.
Yeah.
And normally you take it and drop it in boiling water and like dump it on a buffet or like
I got you.
serve it up, however, or put
So
it
it's
in
kind
hot
of
well.
pre-cooked
pre-cooked, pre-sauced, everything
Gotcha.
ready to go. Good.
Fire shit.
Good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
My wife bought these little mini naans,
Okay.
naan breads,
Yep.
because if you don't know, chicken tikka masala is Indian dish.
Yep.
So we cooked up some rice. We didn't have basmati, but we cooked up some rice. Just some white rice. We've been buying the boil in the bag stuff because it's just
It's easier.
life's easier.
Yeah.
I could throw it in the microwave.
Who has
and boil
fucking
it
time to
and
make
do
rice?
all that stuff. It's not hard, but that's like 30 minutes. So I gotta or 20 minutes, whatever.
Right.
I gotta plan things out more ahead of time.
Yeah.
And just don't have time. I get home, I gotta cook dinner. I gotta go.
Yeah.
10 minutes to cook rice. Beautiful.
Boom.
I could do my pressure cooker, but then I gotta clean it out because it's also my air fryer. It's a whole thing. Anyways,
Anyhow.
this chicken tikka masala in this boil in the bag. I didn't boil in the bag. I sliced the top off, put it in a pan.
You didn't even follow the instructions.
Put it in a pan, put a lid on it.
Right. You
I'll tell you what,
made
this-
it hot.
If you ever get these little mini naans,
Yeah.
it says on the back they're great or in the front they're great in a toaster. They are fantastic in a toaster.
Okay.
I will say that it's the best naan I've had outside of a actual Indian restaurant.
Okay.
But yeah, the nice little heat to it. The chicken meat in there was because chicken thigh, dark meat,
Yeah.
way better than
Stays moist.
breast, anyways. So good,
Stays wet all day.
so good. I was very happy with it.
That's dope.
Yeah, I got some at home. I might eat some later tonight.
Some tikka masala.
Tikka masala.
I don't think I've ever had tikka masala. I might have.
It's like a red sauce.
Yeah.
Red
There's
curry.
some curry in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, lots of curly. Lots of curly.
No, that's a curly.
Lots of curly.
So curly. So curly.
Nice little heat to it, not too much. I'd have loved a little potatoes in there too, and little chopped up potato in there.
Do they
Some-
have
some
potatoes in
pea.
India?
Oh yeah,
I know. There's a joke.
it's a terrible
I
joke.
don't think they use a lot of them, but yeah, I'm trying to think. I know I went to an Indian restaurant. There was one there in Canton. I'm pretty sure they probably had tikka masala there, and then everything else was like you had your meats and sauces, and then there's a lot of purees.
Yeah,
It's like they like their sauce. They like their wet. They like wet food.
yeah,
That you dunk bread in, and you use your hands and stuff.
right.
I haven't had Indian food in a while.
They're not eating the cows, so they're eating dry meat.
Yeah,
That's the problem. They're eating a lot of chicken.
so it's all wet. It's all stewed.
they're eating a lot of goat. They're eating a lot of lamb.
I
They're
should try and find some Indian foods in my travels.
if you ever get into the beef Indian food now, that's a whole new direction that could be interesting.
Isn't that like sacrilegious to them?
Oh, very, very.
So that's that's people that have stepped out of the culture.
Yeah, I've never tried it. This is what I'm saying.
So that's like an Indian something fusion.
Yeah, so now they've designed their food around a non-fattier piece of meat, typically,
Right.
which is mainly poultry and lamb and goat.
Well, lamb and goat are all fatty as fuck.
Lamb's
fatty as for sure, dude.
but not as fatty as
It's like
a cow.
Right, but it's got that it's got a different type of fat to it.
Yeah, it's greasy. It's great. It's greasy.
Kind of like that pork I just
that
ate.
porky.
Yeah.
Greasy.
It was greasy, yeah.
I
Where
wouldn't
it's
say it's.
the
it's marbled.
fat content isn't inside of it; it's around it.
Yeah, it's around. Yeah, exactly. So that's what yes, it does have that fat content, but the meat is lean.
Right.
The protein itself is pretty lean.
Yeah, and you're not gonna rinse it off.
No. I don't know why this is funny. Why are you rinsing it off? What?
Because I just feel like that statement was yeah. You're not gonna rinse it off.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. But yeah, no, but it was still really good. So,
Cool.
What'd you eat? That was good.
That barbecue,
The
yeah.
barbecue. Easy
I
peasy.
already talked about it.
All right. But yeah, other than that, I've seen a lot of shreddy drivers this week, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
People learn to drive.
It was full moon.
Oh, yeah. You know what?
We had a full moon on, I think it was the 5th, because I looked up that bitch, I looked at that motherfucker like yesterday, and it was big.
Too.
It was big. I'm like, God damn, that's a big-ass moon. But it wasn't full. I think it was the 5th is whenever the full moon happened. And apparently, because it's springtime in April, they call it the pink moon.
Okay. You said you looked up it, and I said I did too. But I thought you said I looked it up. I looked it up because this week was such chaos.
Do you think we looked at the moon at the same time? Sorry to interrupt you, but do you think,
Probably.
and then, like, for a moment, we were together.
We knew it. But my children were exceptionally nice this week.
Oh, okay.
And work was chaos. Straight chaos. And I talked to other people, and they had chaos weeks. I'm like, there's got to be something going in the week. You know, something in the water. I'm like, what's the moon cycle?
It's lunacy.
What's the moon cycle?
Yep.
I looked up, and I'm like, it's a son bitching full moon right now.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I shit you not, from life experience, I am going to tell you, it does have effect on people.
I'm pretty sure from all experience and studies that it does. That's why the word lunacy
Exists.
There's a reason they share that same prefix there, that whole luna prefix there, because of it.
Yeah. Because you got to think, even if it just messes a little bit with a little bit of people, that's a ripple effect, you know?
Yeah.
That builds up to a lot of different people.
They made a whole goddamn genre of monster around it, you know?
Yeah.
The fucking werewolf, bro.
Yeah.
The fucking werewolves.
People get cranky. Some people get cranky.
Apparently your kids get really nice.
We're happy.
Cool. Their form of lunacy is being nice to mom and dad to trick them into thinking that they really love them until they can stab them in the back later.
But I guess they weren't as happy today, so I don't know.
Because it's waning out.
Maybe it's
It's fading out. They don't have the moon power anymore.
We need the moon.
They need the moon power.
Yeah. And I was more angry, so I need the sun. I'm more of a sun god type guy.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, full bright sun.
Yeah, I'm
that moon
so
away from me.
looking forward. I saw some 80s coming up here soon.
Yep.
I am ready for
80-degree weather.
I'm ready. Yeah, some 80-degree weather. I am so ready for a tan. I'm so ready for warm weather. I'm tired. I can't. You know what? I just want to move.
Sniffles, get the sinuses out of me.
Fuck this shit,
Let's
man.
get on the lake.
Fuck it. Why? Clothes suck. Clothes are stupid.
Yeah.
You don't need to wear them.
I can't wait till I can sit on the lake all day.
Yeah.
Enjoy myself. Go back. Start a fire at night.
Oh, yeah.
And sit out there with a t-shirt and shorts still.
Mm-hmm.
And flip-flops with a nice big fire going on. And just bullshit around the fire.
You get that nice tingle on your skin from the sun all day.
Yeah. So you don't be that close to that fire because it's like, it's gonna make me sweat again.
And then at night you get the AC going in your room there. You just got just a little sheet over top of you so that it feels like get that icy cold on your sun-kissed skin.
I just drank 24 beers in a
You
day.
just smashed a full fucking case.
It was hot and I was sweating them
Or
out.
a whole fifth, however you party. Maybe you just had a couple big old fat bowls, and it's just time to relax and rest after a day in the sun.
I just woke up the next day and I'm doing it again.
Yeah, dude.
Repeat.
Yeah, like it's I feel like too, like when you're out swimming a bunch too, and you're just like you're burning so much energy, you sleep better because like you just burn you just use every muscle just to stay alive.
Just being in the sun all day wears you
Yeah.
out. Like it takes energy, but it gives you energy in return because like your body's like reacting to it.
Yeah,
you know. And I mean, look at us right now. We're it's
Look at
pale
how
white.
fucking pale I
that's
am.
price.
Ugh.
The camera's probably picking up like,
Gross,
whoa,
yeah.
man, come on.
Gross, so bright.
Yeah, I can't wait to get some sun, get some tan going on. The summer's going to be awesome.
Get a good base.
Everybody's got boats.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, hopefully you got a boat too.
Yeah.
But if you don't, hit us up. Yeah?
Everybody that
maybe you can
matters.
come out.
Everybody that matters to us.
We'll have a viewer boat party if you can get that.
Yeah.
We'll come pick you up.
Yeah.
And we'll start an episode out on the lake because we've been talking about doing that.
Yeah.
If we can make it work, it might be tough, but
We'll make it work.
We'll try to figure it out. But
These mics won't pick up the sea breeze that bad.
yeah, just the
And
boats
add
coming
ambience.
by.
And add the ambience.
We'll figure it out though.
But I don't know, man. I think we've rambled on enough. What do you think? You want to talk
Yeah,
about
I think
anything
so.
more?
No, I don't have anything left. So
We can talk more about boats and sun-kissed skin.
I mean, I could talk all day about that
Some nice tan skin,
and how
short shorts,
delicious beer is out on the lake.
tank tops and flip-flops, watermelon.
But other than that, I was just gonna say I had myself a damn good time, Steve.
I had myself a damn good time, too.
All right. Well,
We hope you guys had a damn good time. Make sure to click like and subscribe on all the things. Check us out weekly. Do all the stuff, man. Check it. Just keep on keeping on. We're going to keep on keeping on for you. And we love you guys. And I love you, Cody. Cheers.
Love you too.
See you next week.